The film begins with a girl in a ballet outfit, standing in the middle of a street, while the body of her father bleeds into the pavement. Her name is Eve Macarro, and this is not a story of grief. It's a story of vengeance, wrapped in grace, fueled by rage. From the World of John Wick, Ballerina, directed by Len Wiseman, is not just a spin-off, it's a brutal ballet of blood, betrayal, and the cost of legacy. The film brings us into the world of the Ruska Roma, the underground society that turns orphans into assassins, and dancers into death dealers. After her father's death, young Eve is taken to a woman known only as the director, head of the Ruska Roma. The building looks like a ballet school, but what's taught there isn't art, it's survival. Tutus in the morning, torture resistance by night. Eve is quiet, cold, unyielding. She's not there to dance. She's there to become a weapon. Years pass. Eve is no longer a child. She's sharp, disciplined, and dangerous. Then comes her final test. She is locked in a mirrored studio with another girl. Another assassin in training. One of them will leave. The other will be cleaned off the hardwood floor. Eve hesitates, then strikes. A pirouette, a slash, and silence. Her reward is a mission. Protect an heiress, Catla Park, at a Continental-affiliated safe house. But inside that lavish lobby, she sees someone she only knows from whispered legend, John Wick. His face tells a story of wars fought and lives lost. He gives her a warning. You think you're doing this for freedom. But once you're in, there's no out. Eve doesn't respond. She's not looking to get out. She's looking for someone. It happens during a quiet surveillance op, a tattoo, a scar shaped like a twisted sun, the mark of the man who killed her father. The memory comes back like a gut punch. Her hands shake, and just like that, the mission is off. She tortures the man. He laughs through blood and says one name, the Chancellor. A name whispered only in the darkest corners of the underworld. A cult leader, a killer of families, a ghost with soldiers dressed as priests. Eve goes rogue. She meets Daniel Pine, a former cult enforcer turned fugitive. He tells her the Chancellor is hiding in Hallstatt, Austria, a cold, misty town where ballerinas dance over graves. And that's where she finds Lena, her half-sister, trained like Eve, used like Eve, but broken. The Chancellor kept her as a devoted daughter, a hostage in silk. Now, they both want blood. It begins in fire. Eve storms the temple. Guns blaze. Knives fly. She moves like liquid death, a ballet of gunfire and pain. At the center, Lena, chained and drugged. Eve frees her, and together they turn the sanctuary into a slaughterhouse. Cultists fall like dominoes. The Chancellor tries to run, but Eve corners him. There's no mercy, no words, just a bullet. Center mass. The smoke clears. Eve stands over the ruins of everything she's hunted, and in the distance, John Wick appears once more. He doesn't speak, just watches. He knows what she's become, a dancer turned destroyer. A girl with no home but the fire behind her. Eve doesn't thank him, doesn't cry. She walks away, and disappears into legend. In the world of assassins, names mean everything. Wick, Sophia, Cashin, Zero, and now, Eve. Subscribe to Cortex Crime for more stories where bullets tell the truth, and dancers never miss. Because some stories only make sense in shadows.